Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this post-midnight sexy Thor News major massive cyclone storm over the United States update. I'm Star-Lord New Thor 7, and I'm coming to you in this one taker because, as Anthony Sagliani says, we have an exceptionally well-developed August cyclone over South Minnesota, producing narrow channel of sting-like wind near Redwood Falls. Pretty incredible. And I gotta agree with Mr. Sagliani. Like that is over North Dakota, South Dakota, Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, Kansas, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Missouri, Texas. I'm sure I missed a couple. Now that is impressive. And some people are getting nailed. And remember, these areas keep getting nailed again and again and again. So while everybody's talking about Donald Trump and like 300 freaking Nazis in a bumfuck Egypt town. Sorry, but that's what they call it. BFE. So at least I use BFE from now on. But as you know, it's not like, if corporations can't get behind your movement in any way, it's hard for your movement to grow. Anywho, whereas the rest of the world is worried we're being taken over by Nazis. The truth is we're being divided and conquered by demonic spirits, or so it would seem. Okay, so yeah, look at this. Like, if you've been here with me at Thor News, those are giant rain bands, man, over Michigan. Dang, what state is that? Man, why is my geography so bad? I need to study up on it. So I'm just letting you guys know, because while I've been covering the weather, unfortunately, religiously, for like a year now, remember, I only do it because I don't think it's getting enough coverage at all by any means. Most of this stuff happens at midnight. Because I have empathy, and you guys are so angry all the time. I'm talking about Earthlings. Angry and mad, and I like to sleep when you guys are all awake, and then stay awake when you guys are all asleep. That way I can have my own thoughts and my own feelings and feel wonderful and great, or my own sadness, or whatever. And I'm going to be a little wacky now, because I got a feeling in a week or two this shit may get lethal. I'm talking about the hurricanes rolling off and just the overall saturated situation going on from the middle of America to the east. So I just wanted to point out, look at this. I mean, you got spotty rain showers popping up, flip-flopping, zip-zopping, dip-dopping, everywhere, all over. And then you got those giant, almost state-sized rain bands. And I've been showing you the same map for a while, and those are massive. Those are dropping a lot of rain. It seems like that's just going to continue. Remember, from what I understand, this system will be slowly moving to the east from the west. Actually, the center of the USA. And then they'll head out to sea. But during that time, they're going to cause a lot of rain. Some hail. Some severe straight winds. Going to knock a bunch of shit down. And, just some weird clouds and stuff. And so, just want to mention, Donald Trump is going to repeal the flood standards that Obama had applied under executive order. I'll have to look more into it before I start talking about it, but it just seems weird to me. Like I'm saying that, it seems obvious to anyone paying any type of attention, the type of flood damage being done, the severe weather damage being done over the United States. I mean, literally, if I had time to chain together all the videos I've made in the last 6 months, the damage we've seen has been pretty dang incredible. And it's, it's post midnight, so I guess I can get kind of doomy. But dude, the whole area is so saturated. Now imagine getting hit by 2 hurricanes in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be areas would not recover. And then remember, the pattern is shifting in the Pacific. The Atlantic. It's shifting from the Pacific to the Atlantic. So look at that giant thing over there, that giant candy cane of severe weather. So the pattern from the Pacific, which is nasty, is switching over to the Atlantic. And we got one Gertrude rolling out. And then we got 3 more rolling in and another one rolling off. They're not even naming that one. Well, it looks kind of nasty. So we are not in good shape by any means. As an American, you guys got to stop fighting, arguing over literally the dumbest shit ever. And the fact that anybody believes in any politicians these days, like, there's no evidence for it, Anyway, you guys get upset when I talk about it, but just trying to bring us together and over the weather. And everybody's just fighting. And I'm like, can you not even see this? Like, watch this one. All right? I'm going to relight my unlit cigarette while you watch this giant. Look at that. We got binary. They're not close enough to be technically Fujiwara cyclones, but damn straight. Oh, and then you see another anomaly in the Atlantic. Look at that thing. And look at the blade edges, the serrated edges. I didn't use that word right. Look at how big that thing is getting. That is scary looking. Look at the thing growing over the middle of America, all the way down into Mexico, up into Canada. I mean, that is freaking wow. You see that? So, I was just chilling out watching Daredevil season 2, because I grew up in the comic book. Daredevil was actually my favorite, my first. I wish they had made Matt Murdock a little cooler. But they didn't. That's okay. I'll live. But Punisher's pretty well done. He's a hard character to do. Anywho, so look, here's Gert turning into a freak. Oh yeah, I guess she is female. And then you got this weird anomaly over here, which I don't usually see anomalies like that on this satellite. Maybe we'll catch it here. Doom, 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 doom. There it was. That's a weird anomaly. All right, but let's go to the anomaly that everybody likes to get all freaky with. And I think BP even put out like a BP challenge. So I don't know if this is going to qualify as my BP challenge, but there you go. And what I'm going to tell you guys, I don't know if it's going to be on here. I know this isn't popular, but I literally think they're combating the weather, because if you'll notice, the second Gert gets hit, it's heading kind of spinning out towards the coast. Boom, it gets hit, and then boom, it's flying out of there. And so, I don't know if you followed my Venezuelan videos. And so, I think they're zapping. And remember how, California hasn't got any rain when all the dams are flooding? I think they're trying to fight a combination of sun freaking out and what they've done with their own petroleum extraction. Because remember, if you're going to take a lot of petroleum out of the middle of the planet, which regulates the heat between the core and the surface, it's going to change some things up. Like, you can't put water in your oil thingy, man. You're going to have a bad time. You have a real bad time. Okay, so I'm saying this, Venezuela's over here. Remember that for 90 years, they pumped out 1 trillion barrels of oil here. And then they've got 1 trillion oil rigs here in the Gulf. So you've moved so much mass from here all the way up to there. And there's the BP oil spill, and then here's all the earthquakes. Let's see if can you figure out the picture I'm painting? Okay, but yeah, so I think the brown is deep moisture. As you can see, got a ton of moisture coming. How it comes over Africa, I don't know. But speaking of the horrible, horrific flooding situation that's going on in India, about hundreds of people die in Africa, hundreds of people die in India in the last few days, just over the flooding. And I imagine those numbers are way low. Look how brown, just dark brown. That's all super mega mass moisture. And so I think we're going to be seeing more of these patterns coming. So I just wanted to kind of let you guys know. I guess we'll go to one more, shall we? Boop. All right. Who knows? I guess if I really want to talk, I can make another one. Oh, you know what we could do is we could look at the sun together. Would you like to do that? Are you up? Are you up all night to get Loki? You're up all night to get Loki. Yeah, so we got Gertrude. Whoa. It's like a giant tornado. Let's go ahead and pause it. Right to the end. So yeah. Basically from Mexico all the way up into Canada. And it almost seems like from when that beam shot it, it broke up this chain. Maybe. Who knows? Anyway, I'm just letting you guys know. Documenting this. Oh, see, I was watching Daredevil. Like I said, faint, static, crackling. Wait. Man, he's hanging out with Elektra. Daredevil always has really bad taste in women. Who could relate to that? Anyway. Okay, so party people. And then, let's go to this. So then you'll notice Florida's just going to keep getting nastiness. And the Four Corners up into the Texas Panhandle, New Mexico, Colorado. You're going to get some pretty severe weather over the next few days. This is just going to keep escalating. One more thingy and then I'll call it quits. Okay? We're going to check this out. We're going to see if, at the moment, the GFS has the United States getting hit by any hurricanes. Because, man, this thing has been schizophrenic. Schizophrenic. Next on Disney Netflix. Or just Disney Flicks. Or Dicks. Disney's. Alright, whatever. This was post midnight. I've already, man. Alright. Alright, so we're just watching it. Alright, so far it looks good. We're not getting hit by any hurricane. On the 23rd. Whoa. That looked nasty. We may not, on this model, we may not be getting hit with any hurricanes. Remember, it has predicted a bunch of hurricanes that never hit, so I get a feeling when it predicts no hurricanes, we're going to get hit by one. That is not an official science opinion. But look at the middle right there. Yeah, so we're talking about the same areas getting nailed again and again. This is definitely, I mean, you know, you can't keep doing that. I mean, the weather can't keep doing it and us not have major effects. All right, last thing I'll do, 21st, let's go check the eclipse weather. I'm not even excited about it anymore. On here it says there's not going to be a whole lot of cloud cover. That's neato, right? All right, one more stupid ass thing. Because I'm a badass and I try to give you guys as much quality as possible. Always. All right, this is the whatever. It's something. It's the mean sea level pressure plus wind speed. And so we've restarted, and there goes Gert. Up and away, like it was Superman. This turns none of those lows into anything. It has the wind shear tearing them to shreds. So that's good news. I tell you what, though, if that wind shear ever lightens up, the East Coast is going to get nailed with a couple. I mean, a couple. I think it's like machine gunning them out. Alright, technically that would be your K hurricane. Or strikeout hurricane. Alright, so there you go. Just trying to keep everybody updated. We have another midnight massive major nasty storm. While everybody's sleeping. Or as we call it, normal. In this wave after wave after wave after wave, divide and conquer. Weird ass bullshit society where it's like Martians are torturing us and they really don't want humans to be happy and they take our negative energy and they transmute it into some type of power control structure. Okay. How are we gonna pull out of this nosedive? And we're gonna pull out of this nosedive. No more negativity. At least not for me. Peace out. God bless everyone, everywhere, always. And live long and prosper. And may the force be with you always. Stay cool.